beautiful dolls and my beautiful sunshines. Welcome back to this your channel. I want to thank you so much for being here, for hitting the play button. I really appreciate you guys. You don't know how much. Thank you for all the likes, all the comments, and all the shares you guys have done. I love you bunches. Also, if you're not part of this beautiful doll and sunshine family, I invite you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button like this one right here. And after that, I invite you to go ahead and hit the little bell that comes up right after, just like this one, so it could notify you of any uploads that I have coming or that's uploaded. Thank you so much again for being part of this family, for supporting my channel. I love you all bunches. Hugs, kisses, and squeezes. And I'll let you see the video now. Bye.
So my beautiful dolls and my beautiful sunshine, as you can see, I knit my nails on because I will be using polygel, the pink one, and it's still kind of clear, so I didn't want my nails to show. I'll also be using tips on this set, and this is the set I'm going to leave on. This is the slip solution I got in the last workshop I went to. It's from Exotic. It just looks like it's different packaging. I'll be also using this 008 that I got at the workshop I went to in December as well. It was right on my birthday. I enjoyed it very much. Thank you for that gift that they gave to me because I didn't pay for the workshop. I'll be using this base coat gel elixir. Something I learned at the workshop, you're supposed to use a base coat with all gel artificial nails. This set of gel elixir, base and top, I got in the mail. I don't know who sent it to me, but whoever it was, thank you so much. I'll also be using the Latin polishes I just showed you, and this nail art brush, and I'll be using this black gel polish from Finger Paints that I need a new one at some point. And then I'm gonna start preparing my nails. This video is gonna be a little longer than, or a lot longer than my other videos, because I'm gonna be showing you how I prep my nail and how I glue my tips on and everything. So just grab some munchies and a soft drink or tea or something and get comfy for this video. This is gonna be my VaLeNTiNe set, and as you can see, I'm pushing the cuticle, and then with this side of the cuticle pusher, I'm kind of like in a circle motion, scraping off any dead skin off my nail. This is not the only step. I do take long to prep nails on myself and on my clients because I like to make sure I move anything and everything that could cause any type of lifting on my nails, on someone's nails. That way there's a minimum to no lifting on anybody's, although I can prevent it on some people. Some people just have that thing where the nails come off either way. Just gotta keep trying different primers. So I go ahead and do that. I also use the drill bit. On this occasion, I'll be using the drill bit with the diamond. This is not rough on the skin whatsoever. I turn the knob until it turns on. I don't turn it any further. And then I like to go around the whole edge. As you can see, it doesn't hurt the skin. I go around the whole edge, making sure all the dead skin's coming off. I am not putting pressure. I'm just slightly putting it around where the skin is to make sure I have no skin, especially because I haven't had nails on for a while, you know. And I know I caused some callus or whatever you want to call it with the nails that was taking off for my prior videos. Even though I was putting clear polish on, I feel like I still made some skin move around there. And I could pressure with this one and nothing happens, as you can see. And then I move on to buffing off the shine off my nails. This is a really, like, I think it's I don't know how many grits it is. I bought it off eBay. It's supposedly said 80, but it's not raspy at all. It's more of a fine file. So I'm using this to remove the shine. I like to circle, make sure I get all the corners and all the edges. I'm not over filing it. I'm just going around the edges, although it looks on the video like I'm over filing. Then I dust off all the dust, and I proceed to remove anything extra with either finish solution or alcohol. I use the alcohol from Sally's that smells like cherry. I just put it in my finish solution bottle and I use that. And then I add primer to all the tips where I'm going to be gluing the tips. And here's another thing, I've done this on other videos, I've told you about this, but just in case you haven't seen it, I like to add a monomer right after the primer and right before I'm going to glue. I put it on before I put the glue on the tip to give it a little bit of a moment to kind of like dry. and then I glue the tip on. On this nail, it's not going to glue on that well because, as you can see, I put it on and I took it off because I felt like I wasn't gluing it straight. I ended up having to fix that afterwards, but normally if you don't do that, the tip glues on so well. You really feel like it's gripping onto your nail and nothing in life is going to take it off. I'm going to go ahead and show you on another nail. As you can see, I added a little bit of extra glue because it was lifting on the corners, and then I'll add some glue later on to make sure it doesn't come off. And I like to file, these tips are from Glitter Planet UK. I like to file that little grid I showed you. It has like a little thing and I don't like it. I want it to be flush, like straight. So I file that little thing straight before I glue on the nail. So once again, I'm gonna wet, or I'm gonna glue the tip with monomer. While I let it dry or set a little bit, I add glue to the tip and then I apply it on my nail. You're gonna see on this nail it glues on really good. I have no problem with it, and then really grips on. You could feel that it's really gripping on your nail. It's not gonna come off for the life of you. And I love this trick. This trick, I learned it at a workshop with Exotic Nails. This is the reason I like to go to workshops. They know a lot more things than us YouTubers do, and it's good to go and learn. I always recommend people to go ahead and go to workshops. I mean, YouTube helps you, yes, but for me, I think it was really helped me to go to workshops where it's hands-on and the teacher is right there if you have any questions. So as you can see, I already have the nails shaped and prepped and everything. I'm adding some dehydrator to them, and then I proceed to add, I just added the dehydrator. I did mess up on this part. I was supposed to add the primer and then the base gel, but luckily the camera turned off on me when I'm applying the first nail with base gel, so unfortunately my pointy finger doesn't have the primer on, it just has the base gel, so we'll see how that works out for me. But then I remembered and I proceeded to add the primer to the rest of my nails. And then of course I proceeded to add the base gel. I do want to apologize if I end up getting out of camera in some points in this video. One day I shall have my Archon mount or whatever you call it, and it'll be much better. One day I will be blessed with that. So here I am adding the solution to the little dapping dish. I add very little. You do not need to use a lot of this. It's like minimal. Use one of those bottles to last you forever. And this beautiful brush I got on the workshop along with the slip solution. I love it. The brush is so good. It's really, I love the way this one works. It's my new favorite polygel brush. I love it so much. So here to start with, let me mention I have not done polygel in a while, so my little ratios were off on the first nail, so I had to do a lot of fixing there. Also, the ratio I've worked on is like the other client I've been doing. I had been doing polygel on, but I haven't done her nails in a while, so my polygel skills are a little and then I was also just learning, but yeah, it just have patience with me. The first two nails are kind of but after that I get the ratio down good. Oh my god, I so love this brush. I'm gonna put the link down below for the places I bought the exotic supplies and that nail stuff, where you could purchase it. And then the gel elixir, I can't give you a link. Like I said, somebody gave those to me, send them through my house. Normally my mom is the one that does it, or my sister or my husband, but they said they didn't do it. So if it was one of you beautiful dolls and sunshines, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't have control over who could have done it because quite a few of you have my address. Thank you so much for that gift. I really appreciate it. You're amazing. I wish I could really thank whoever you are with your name on the video, but there was no note or anything on there, and nobody. I put up a picture on Facebook and a story on Instagram, and nobody let me know anything. So, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. To be honest, it was a blessing because I don't have base coat and I was trying to do polygel nails, and that's why I get to do them, because I have a base coat. I do have a little bit of top coat, but I do really need the base coat, so thank you so much. So as you can see, on the first two on the pinky and that one, I didn't get the cuticle area on the pinky, and then on the two of them, the tips are really thin, so I actually do go back and add a little bit to the pinky and the cuticle area, and then also on the tips. But I cure them between adding more because I don't want to mess up what I already have done. So I go ahead and do that, and then on the third nail, I get pretty good at it. I only record 3 nails of applying the polygel because this video is already too long. I don't leave all of the filing. I just show you a little bit of the filing so you can see how easy it is to file this. Another thing I like about polygel is dust doesn't lift. Like you file and the dust drops. It's hardly nothing. It's like 9% of the powder kind of flying, but that's just when you do it with the drill because it's rotating, but it drops really quick. It doesn't make a cloud. And this is how I clean the brush on a little alcohol pad. I don't use a towel. Well, it's not an alcohol pad. I spray alcohol on there and I wipe the little brush on there. That way I keep it nice and shaped between me using it. And as you can see there, I'm adding some to the tip. I don't mind leaving the tip too thick because this one files pretty good. I don't have issues. It files pretty fast. I rather leave it thick than too thin. Then I had some polygel on there and I took it out because I wanted to show. Like I said, it's a real pretty color, but it's kind of transparent. I kind of wish polygels were a little more opaque than clear because I love this color. I just don't like the fact that it's kind of clear, but it looks pretty. I like the way it looks. And here's the one on my middle finger. I was trying for you guys to see, but I got so concentrated I got out of focus as I was turning it side to side. You could really flush the polygel in the cuticle area. You can see it right there how I flushed it, and since it doesn't move until you touch it, it's so awesome. You could get so close to the edges and everything without it touching the skin, and then you get it really flush. I really love this product in that. I just wish they had in more colors. Another thing that would be hard would be like moving it to like chevrons and stuff. I don't know, maybe I should try it, but yeah, I like it so much. I really love it. I'm wearing them right now and I feel like it's not as heavy as acrylic. They're pretty light. I forget I have my nails on, so it's pretty cool. And these are gonna be my VaLeNTine's nails, you guys. I already had done all the colors and I wanted to bring you another video, and I wanted to bring you something a little more, I don't know if it's subtle, but a little more simple. I got this idea out of I don't know if I saw it somewhere, if I combined ideas, I don't know what happened. But I just said, I feel like doing this to my nails. I'm gonna do this because I think it would look pretty. I can't give credit to anybody, like I said, because I don't know if I saw it somewhere or I combine ideas. And here I am filing the cuff fast. It got into shape, and this is a 100 grit file. I like to use the coarser ones to shape because either way with acrylic or polygel it's faster. And then I just kind of make sure and shape the nail like this. I do use the drills at times with it, but you don't even have to use that much of a high resolution because it's really easy to file. I do use it on the clients because it's faster, and but it's not necessary. So I go ahead, I actually also buff the nail so it's a little smoother when I apply the gel, and then I clean it. I get a little extra alcohol and I really go in the grooves because I don't want the gel to lift because of any leftover powder. And then I go ahead and apply I was about to skip this step, but after I put gel on my little dish right here container, I go ahead and add some primer around the cuticle and the edges. I like to add it all around the edge, not only the cuticle but everywhere the skin touches. I don't know why, I just like to do that. And apply, I used on this occasion the Elixir top coat since I had the set there, so I went ahead and applied that. finally get the gel polish I showed you a little while back, and I start drawing some hearts. As you can see, like, I'm having a little issue of how I'm going to draw with where you guys are able to see it. So that's why I really want to come up with the money to come out with the mount, so I could not have these issues and you guys can see better what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm shaping some hearts here with my liner and black gel. I had like 3 hearts, a whole one, and then some are like not full or not half, but they're not full because of the nail size. But yeah, I go ahead and do that. And once I'm done drawing the hearts and I cure under the lamp, I go ahead and move on to the middle finger, where I'll be writing the word love in cursive. This is my first try, so don't hate on me too much. And I also write XOXO. And once I'm done writing the word love, I move back onto the nail with the hearts. So once I cured both of them, I go ahead and get the red polish and this poor deformed brush. You guys want to sponsor me for a new art brush, I'd appreciate it. Anyways, I get this deformed brush and I fill it in out of camera, of course. Beautiful. I'm so sorry about that, but you'll see me fill in the other one. I like to use Latin Evolution polishes because they dry pretty fast, and I know the glitter's not going to be running everywhere, so I love doing that. Also, it's something I learned in a workshop. It's a simple design, but it looks really pretty. And I could have done this finer, but my brush is kind of deformed, so I'm sorry. And then I go ahead and hit and fill the bottom one in red, and then the one on the side I go ahead and fill in silver, in the holographic silver. Once I'm done filling in the hearts and while they dry, I go ahead and glue the tiniest crystals I have onto the curve of the end of love, and then on the curves that I did on the X's. And then meanwhile, still the hearts are drying, I go ahead and add another layer of the top coat to all my nails just to give them an extra little shine, and because I was going to put it on top of the XOXO anyways. So I just said I'd go ahead and add another top coat. I do go over the rhinestones, but then I clean them with my finger, that way they don't lose their texture. it just didn't want to take the time to go around them. I was kind of lazy. But I go ahead and clean them with my finger and you can still see the texture. Once I've cured and my hearts are a little dry, I go ahead and proceed to the dual system from Latin Evolution. Since it's polished, I didn't want to risk and put gel on it. I don't know if it would have cracked or made it peel. So I go ahead and add the dual system. I really love it. You add this black top one, and then after a minute you add the one with the white lid, and it gives you a gel finish. It's a beautiful, beautiful finish. I really, really love it. So now I just add some cuticle oil and I'm done. I thought I was filming before, so that's fine. So that's the end of this video. I hope you really enjoyed this video and you like the end result of my simple set. Thank you all for watching. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I want to wish you all a very happy Valentine's Day. I hope you spend it really happy with your loved ones, be it your husband, your wife, your mother, your father, the people that you love and that love you back. Just have an awesome time. It doesn't have to be all about couples. It could be just about the people we love and that love us back. Thank you again so much for being here. Hugs, kisses, and squeezes. I love you bunches, and God bless you.